I don't know why it's like this with you every single time. Like you want to do the intro to the show. We've already got people in here watching us. I mean, it might just be you, but I mean,
no, actually, I forgot to even
look at this. 5
share it
people
out.
already watching us, but I mean, you're sitting here and you're not even doing your introduction.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Well, yeah, we're already a minute in.
All right.
You're late to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, It's All About the Barbecue Blackstone and Beer Network proudly presents to you another edition of Thursday Night Barbecue Chat. I'm Steve Kress. I am with It's All About the Barbecue. And the man sitting next to me, as always, a little late today, but that's okay. He had to fix his hair.
But I'm not caught on an open mic this time.
Yeah, right. Well, we waited.
That's a good
The chairman of the board, Barbecue Blackstone and Beer, Mr. Ryan Hoagland.
Hey, you pronounced it correctly too. That's awesome. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing tonight? It is Thursday night. Got my water. Look at that cup. See that cup? Bang.
Bang. There's hashtag handsomes in the game.
Yes. I had to go fill up and get my ice and water. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome back. Thanks for coming to hang out with us for another 60 minutes of full-time entertainment where we make fun of Steve as much as we can.
No, that was last week.
That
wasn't quite fair. That I was kind of double teamed there by you and Sonny, and you guys kind of ganged up on me there a little bit, and I did not really appreciate that too much, Ronnie, for you to be so mean to me. I'm always so nice and kind and pleasant to you, and you are. Whoa, just quite.
Whoa! Let me check the comments here just to see. This has got to be a little Smoke and Griddle Boys with the salt. I'm not sure which one because it says Facebook user, and we got a little hello gentleman. But yeah, no, it was completely fair after all the times of getting picked on myself. But before we get started, don't forget, guys, if you need to order any products, go check out the barbecueproshop.com. 10% off if you use code CHAT10 of your orders are $10 or more. But we got another fun show tonight.
Yeah, and I bet you this gentleman's rubs are stocked at the Barbecue Pro Shop.
Oh, well, I mean,
I didn't check before I came here, but I was
going to. I thought about it today, but then I got a little busy at work and tickets on tickets on tickets, and everything just got a little too busy for me.
Yeah.
I got to do all this technical stuff for Steve because he doesn't know how to do it all.
Correct.
But that is what we're here for. So,
yes, our guest today was supposed to be here a couple weeks ago, but he was at the MBBQA conference and he was doing the awards and all that other good stuff. So he had to graciously bow out, but he has graciously again accepted my invitation to come back onto the show and talk a little barbecue and himself and his products.
That's good. Yes.
Mr.
Without
Craig
further
Carter.
ado, with her, Craig Carter.
Ace is wild.
Welcome to the show.
Can you hear us, Craig?
Is he there?
Yep, I can hear you. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
He wasn't sure if he was going to talk in this show or you and I were just going to go back and forth. And
I mean, he had a good like frozen screen. I didn't know if the feed was frozen or what was going on, but
no, it was a good freeze. Ryan usually freezes in some weird goofy facial expressions, so that's actually not that good, but pretty cool. Well, there you go. See,
not that bad.
Does he ever braid his beard while he's on the show or anything like that, or
no?
Oh, wow.
We did determine that last week. We did determine last week that it looks
Sonny?
like he's
Sonny, are you there?
Yeah, that it looks like he's dribbled milk down his beard because he does have this. Yeah,
that's brisket fat.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got
a lot of people in here already, Craig.
It is Keith, and I don't know why it's doing that, but you have to back out. I still did not get the picture of the stream. If you back out and you click on register your name for register your Facebook for StreamYard, it'll actually show your name like Mr. Kyle Driscoll here. Seems like a beard bragging competition.
Wow.
Good times.
Ryan's growing his since the beginning of time.
I guess.
He's put some love into that.
Yeah,
I have this thing. It does cover
Kyle's-
my face completely.
Kyle's got it right though. He's got it right. It's not milk, boys. That's
I've tried, but it keeps on just going away.
yeah. Well, that's all right, Ryan. You and Ryan are in the
Yep.
same boat. Yeah. Ryan's got his plugs in. He just got some new plugs, and he's
Holy shit! Look at that. 15 people right off the bat.
wow. This is really good.
Griddles and Vittles with Nick and Jay, my guy Ronnie and Sherry Smith. Did I hear something about beards?
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, Craig, I have not met you. I don't think I've met you personally myself.
No,
but welcome.
no,
to the
we haven't
show.
met personally.
Nice meeting you. Why don't you start off by telling myself and everybody else in here that might not know who you are a little bit about yourself and a little background history.
Craig Carter, Kansas City, Missouri. Born and raised in a small town here. Grew up on a farm in a slaughterhouse processing plant is kind of where I got my feet wet with falling in love with barbecuing and curing meats and stuff. And throughout the years, it's just it's slowly grown and took a passion for it and was in barbecue in my late 20s, early 30s, and then laid off barbecue for a little bit and got addicted to steak, and now I'm kind of dabbling back in barbecue a little bit. So I don't know, about 3 years ago, Matt Overson and I, he's my partner in Aces Wild, and we decided to merge our brands and come up with an entirely new brand that was to really focus on not just competition, but backyard friendly too, and see where we could do with it. And so we're ready to rock and roll now, and we got a killer line of products, not only for competition, but like I said, focusing on the backyard too. And the competition guys are really loving it. So make a long story short, it's starting off pretty good so far. The guys at both Jeff and the freaks at Barbecue Pro Shop, they've been amazing. Great to work with. They're distributing our products and everything, and look forward to launching more with them.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
there
see
you go,
there,
guys.
see there. It is it's at the
Barbecue
Barbecue
Pro
Pro
Shop.
Shop. There you go. Order some rubs up and then use that chat 10 code and you can save some
10%
dinero.
off.
10% off. So did you say a slaughterhouse?
Yep. Processing plant. My family owned a processing plant and did that during the winter. And then, so we did cows, pigs, sheeps, goats, deer. It was a small town of about 5,000 people. So, I mean, it's before the big grocery store chains really hit real big, back when there was butchers and people processed their own meats and stuff. And then in the summertime, I packaged ice. So it was,
Wow.
I was always doing something, but yeah, learn how to. Matter of fact, I was here at the shop working late, and I was like, well, I'll just do the podcast here. But I'm in my new catering trailer, and I actually have an old rail you can see right up above here. That is a slaughter rail, so we can bring in like quarters and halves and whole hogs and stuff like that, and do classes and everything out of it. So I kind of brought the old school butcher shop back and slaughterhouse back to my new catering trailer. So feels like home.
I like it.
The
Feels right
slaughterhouse
up there.
is like home.
It's a 53-foot cattle pot. So
Wow, great.
I'm a metal fabricator by trade, and I don't know, about 4 years ago, I was like, I want to do something different than everybody else, and I found one that was wrecked, and I was like, started tinkering with it, and next thing I know, I got Rectex, I got flat tops, I got an old Hickory CTO double wide,
Jesus.
full prep
Wow.
kitchen behind me, three compartment sink with hot water heaters and everything up in front. So yeah, there's a lot going on in here.
You know, Ryan, if I squint really hard, it almost looks like your shed.
Wow.
I mean, wow, that is
Wow. That's
your
very
trailer.
impressive.
You tow that thing around. I mean,
Yeah,
how?
got a semi that pulls it. It's pulled by a legit
Oh.
semi.
Wow.
Yep.
Holy crap!
Is there a name for that thing?
Meat lover.
Oh, meat lover. All right.
A fitting,
Yeah.
I was
fitting
just,
name for
I seen Donnie Paul said the party starter, so I didn't know what.
good old Donnie Paul. Good old DP.
Donnie Paul.
You know Donnie Paul, huh?
Oh yeah, I know Donnie Paul.
Yeah, Donnie Paul's
Yep.
he's the original player, Donnie Paul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Craig Carter, the party starter, got that name got started about 10 years ago at the American Royal Barbecue. And
Now, how many competitions a year do you do? I know so you do mostly KCBS, or have you moved over to the SCA, or are you just kind of?
I've been over the SCA. I'm moving back to the KCBS now. Only did like 3 or 4 last year. Probably going to do more like a dozen this year of KCBS. Over the past few years, I've done in 2022 when I won the ancillary championship in SCA. I did 75 contests that year.
Holy
Wow.
Scheiße. And you dragged that trailer? Did you?
I
You didn't
had
have that trailer at that time?
No, I didn't have that trailer. I just finished this one mid last year. Is when I finished this.
Somebody said
But-
it's the baddest barbecue trailer out there.
It's
looks
a
like
cool
it.
piece. If you guys, hopefully we'll see you around sometime, American Royal or something like that. Come by and help load up in here and do your podcast from it. It's a fun piece.
Oh,
So there you go,
Yeah.
Ryan. See,
look at that! My calendar just opened.
wow. The
Oh, I
show's
forgot.
still
It's even got a 6-foot live fire in it too.
wow. Well, the show's
So
still
you-
early, Ryan. He may take the invitation back by the time that's over.
That's true. After he talks to you for a little while,
Wow.
Uh,
But no, that's pretty. But you did KCBS before then, right? I mean, because
Yes.
because you said you were at the Royal, and did you
Yep.
cook on yourself at the Royal, or did you cook with other people at the Royal, or both?
I had a buddy of mine, Tom Clark from Original One Specialty Foods back in the day. And then I had another buddy, Brian Landry, and we cooked under Ultimate Tailgate, and we just had fun with it. I mean, won a few ribbons here and there, and a couple of GCs throughout the years, and but didn't really start getting really serious about it until I got involved in the SCA about 7 years ago, and then I'd already had a rub developed, a pork rub, and Matt had his Wicked Pig marinade,
Mhm.
and then we got to going and started working on names and everything, and going through all the trademarks and making sure everything was right first before we launched everything, and now we're dabbling back in the KCBS scene. So
Are all your rubs available through Matt? So if I contact, because I usually ordered the Wicked Pig through Matt. I haven't yet this year because I'm waiting till it gets a little bit closer to competition season. But
yeah,
are all those available through Matt if I email him or message him?
yeah, email a message, Matt or I at info at Aces Wild Barbecue, or you can call Jeff or get on Shopify on aceswildbbq.com. Jeff's doing all our distribution, so
Okay,
they're taking care of everything.
interesting. That's an interesting thing to do. Okay,
Yeah. They
fantastic pork rub.
thank you. It's
Michelle coming in here with the website.
who was that? Michelle
Michelle
Le
Guin.
Guin. Michelle Le Guin. Cool.
Yeah, and then we
Yeah,
got,
we hung
all
out
the
at-
rubs. Go ahead.
We hung out at MBBQA, and she's a hell of a cook. She's a lot of fun.
I mean, I think you did a little bit of stuff down at MBBQA, if I reckon
Yep.
a couple of awards
Wow.
there.
Yeah.
just
The
a few of them.
yeah the good old beef rub was got number 1 in beef rub out of 400 and some
Yeah.
400 and some rubs. The Porky's Palace, it fared really well last year, and at the American Roll Barbecue, best rub on the planet. I think it was top 20-ish, right around there. And so was the Four Queens was right behind it. It was in the top 50 too. So they're yeah, it's a pretty solid lineup. We're super stoked about it and happy with it the way it's turned out so far.
Yeah, Michelle said it was a blast and Ace's Wild kicked butt.
Yeah, they did. How many total rubs do you have?
We got 4 right now.
Just the 4.
Yep.
So we got the Four Queens, the OG Wicked Pig, High Stakes Beef Rub, and Porky's Palace.
Yep.
And the Wicked Pig is still more the marinade, just like it was before. Then that was I mean,
The
that's
marinade
like the go. That's like the
tenderizer.
go-to in SCA. That's the SCA go-to for
Yep.
marinades. All right. Well,
There's a lot of guys. There's a lot of KCBS guys using it because what it does is, I mean, they didn't realize that it separates the fat from the meat, and when you start using it and you play with it, a lot of people are like, excuse me, a lot of people are like, wow, this stuff really works because I mean, I know competition guys are using on ribs, on pork ribs, and I mean it really does work, and it don't take long. I mean, you use it before.
And they would use the marinade as opposed to injecting it or anything else. Then they would just put it in the marinade to soften them up.
We've heard people injecting too.
Really?
So I mean, it's I mean, it's just one of those deals you got to play with. I mean, I've played with it on brisket before, and I don't think it's something you want to inject and let it sit for 24 hours. It'd be something where you want to inject and right before you throw it on the cooker. With the way it works, because it's still going to take that time to activate and react to the room temperature of the meat, and then as the temperature is rising. So.
Interesting.
There's a lot of possibilities with it, and everybody uses it in different ways. I mean, there's people that use it with other tenderizers just because it works different, and some of the marinades and tenderizers just have the right amount of flavor they want if they're doing their beef or chicken or pork or whatever, but they want something that's really going to tenderize it, and that's what the Wicked Pig does. Matt did a kick-ass job on it, and he put a lot of time into it, and he made it right. So,
Michelle said she could see it for a ham.
Yeah,
really. All right, like I said, I mean, there's always something new popping up.
Yeah, Mr. Roy.
I mean, I've been experimenting with seafood, and it's different, and it really. It changes the texture of the seafood that a lot of people don't like. So
Steve likes to experiment with seafood as well too. He just sees food and likes to eat it.
Pretty well. It depends on the food, Ryan. Yes, that is true. I do like to, Mr. Body by Barbecue over there next to me. I do like. I don't turn down too many barbecue meals. Or actually, I was talking this week to on the Wanamaker show. I was talking to Damon Holter, and I pretty much told him burgers and barbecue are pretty much my. If it's good burgers and it's good barbecue, yeah, I could get sick from eating too much.
You had the Burger King on, that's for sure.
There's nothing like a good smash burger.
Now there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the world famous greatest burger ever created. Put that up there again, Ryan. Let Craig see that because he didn't get to see it last week. That is a double smash burger with cheese and tomato and lettuce on a bun. Of course, a bun.
Man,
I know, fantastic. Isn't that beautiful?
I love a good old smash burger. We've got a couple of really good places here in Kansas City that I know a lot of people when they come in for the Royal. The Town Topic is one of their big places to go. And then a buddy of mine owns Tay's Burger Shack here in town, and it's just a badass smash burger. And I mean, you just can't beat grilled onions, cheese, and a warm bun, and a couple of 3-ounce smash burgers, and throw them together.
So Craig, I have to ask, when you say smash burger, they're really thin, right?
That's when I think of a smash burger. That's the way I think of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, these here
Those
are
are-
about like
It's the
it's like
camera
a
angle.
half smash.
the camera
It's
angle.
The camera angle, Ryan. They were.
I said
they were
that. I say
smashed.
that all the time. It's the camera angle.
It's the camera angle. The camera adds like an extra quarter inches.
Oh, that's 10 pounds, right?
Or there's a quarter inch of thickness.
Couple more chin.
Yeah,
That's
right.
why you
Well,
think I grow this beard out.
That's why we both all have beards to hide the chins.
Oh yeah. So you got hashtag.
Ryan must have a lot of
Barbecue.
chins because he's got a real long beard.
Michelle said, "Did you see Mel Chimlars?
Chimlers?
Chimlers?
And it's probably had spelled correct down there.
Come on, Michelle.
And the Facebook user said, "Bend to town topic at midnight. The only time to go."
Yes, it is.
Smash burger vacancy.
Yep. Yeah, it's
I'll have to check
it's a
that out.
it's a local staple. It's been around for almost 60, 70 years. It's I mean, it's just a small hole in the wall. It don't seat but about a dozen people,
There's
and they
a
just
lot of
they sit there and
holes.
they just sit there and crank them out.
A lot of
Or
hole
one
walls in
Ryan.
Kansas City that are just great.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
Are you on
I
the
think-
Kansas side or Missouri side?
Missouri,
Missouri, okay.
the
Yeah,
big part of Kansas City.
Yeah.
The big part of Kansas City.
I've got my
yeah,
brother-in-law and sister-in-law live down there, but there's a pizza place that's a hole in the wall down there that's
Oh,
just
pizza place.
We're at
it's called Leo's.
Leo's, yeah, in St. Louis. It's up Gladstone.
Gladstone.
Up in Gladstone, yeah. Yep.
It's a hole
It's-
in the wall.
It's a hole in the wall, and it's my favorite pizza.
Every time we're in Chicago, so every time we go down to Kansas City, that is one of the nights of dinner every single time
Yeah.
we're down.
Yeah.
You can't beat a better pizza than Leo's.
Yeah.
It's
Between
tough.
Leo's and Caddyshack, that's my go-to pizza. And that's why I said St. Louis. I was going to say Provel cheese, because they
Provel.
use the infamous Provel cheese from St. Louis.
Yeah, my
Interesting.
wife can't stand it, but I mean, there's something about that Leo's pizza that you could just grab and hold, and it can
Oh.
have piles and piles of toppings on it, and it stays just like that.
Yep.
It's so good. Sorry, Steve.
It'll make you go night-night.
Yeah, we always.
Okay, Ryan. But I think that trip to the Royal is starting to look a little more exciting as we do these shows. The trip to the Royal is starting to sound a lot more like I should be there. And you too.
You should. It's a heck of a good time. I've put on a fundraiser there for the past 15 years. Done it for several different charitable organizations, Big Brothers Big Sisters. The Richard Petty Foundation did it for a couple of years, and then I got hooked up with I met Stan and Will from Operation Barbecue
Mhm.
Relief, and they've been near and dear to the heart, and great partners, and great to work with and to support. And so it's been going on. This is I think this year's 10 years. So it's
Did you been working with Will and Stan 10 years?
yep.
Oh,
So this
yeah,
is
Will's-
I think
Will's
this will be the
Stan
10-year
is-
anniversary for the Pigapalooza party that I
Okay.
coordinate for them and host. So we're over on the east side of the track over there by where you enter underneath the tunnel, and we got pretty much got that whole corner over there. Got about 30,000 square foot, and we got pit masters from all over the country that come in to cook whole hogs on Friday night. It's become a competition kind of within the competition. These guys wanted to do something different, and every year it gets crazier and crazier. You got whole hog badasses like Eric and Alan from Boar's Night Out, Mark Lambert, Will Cleaver from OBR started cooking with us. He usually was just helping set up the party and being the face of OBR. And a couple years ago, he says, I want to step back and I want to cook and enjoy it and see what this is all about. So he stepped in. Brad and Brooke from the Shed, Scott Guy and Dusty come in with Mark, and of course the infamous Stretch. Yeah.
You
Oh,
want
God.
you want to The hot sauce stretch is
Yes, the hot sauce stretch. Yeah.
Well, just so you know, the gentleman that made the comment earlier, Roy, Roy says, and I have to believe him because he doesn't lie, that he is Stretch's cousin. There it is. See, he put the comment up. My
Roy,
cousin Stretch.
Can't wait to meet you.
My cousin Stretch. See, yeah.
Doesn't Roy consider everybody cousins some way or another?
Well, all I know is that if you were going to pick someone to be your cousin, I mean, Stretch would not be like the first person you would pick out of the barrel. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with Stretch, but he's very eccentric and very unique, and he's not the person that you would, if I was going to pick somebody, I'd say like Mark Lambert's my cousin. You know what I mean? Not
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's Roy. He's very unique. That's why we love him. Because why would everybody want to be the same as everyone else?
Why would anybody want? Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Stretch is a good guy. Yeah. No, I haven't met him personally, but I know I see him every year at the Royal. I see some of the antics and stuff like that. And
oh yeah, you never know what he's gonna bring in. Whether it's, last year was a hog on a stripper pole. Yeah. Flying it in.
Didn't he have the flying pig the one time where it came in on a string or on a cable or something like that?
On a zip line. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a call that afternoon about 4:00, and most people know that I can be on the American Royals not so good list because I'm like the guy that it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So, but I've got I've got a really, really good relationship with the new management group. And so from now on, I'm just upfront and honest about it. And I've almost went to jail at the American Royal before for doing burnouts on my motorcycle and stuff like that.
I kind of like the clearing of the throat before he started all this. I'm not exactly the poster child of rule following at the Royal.
That's why they call me the party starter.
Yeah.
So, but the hog competition, the Pigapalooza, it's Matt Overson cooks it. He started cooking 3 years ago. He was the first one to ever do a tattooed hog that was the most beautiful hog I've ever seen. And we've had Robert Smith from Texas. He's come in and cooked the hog with us a few times. Looking and bringing in somebody else this year. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Boar's Night Out's won it for 5 years in a row. They can put so many suckling pigs on there and piss off PETA but they just cook a badass hog. It's what they do. I cook with them at Memphis in May, and to watch them guys prep and the detail that they go into on their hogs is just phenomenal. And I love being a part of their team and helping them cook their ancillaries and stuff and their side dishes and let them concentrate on the hog.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I got to get down to that Royal, Ryan. Now it's starting to get more and more exciting. Now there's Pigapalooza.
I've heard the Royals. I've heard the Royals a good time, and there's a lot of people down there. But I really think that we could take it up a notch if we did the podcast from there.
Well, yeah,
that might be the best Royal ever.
We got the party. We got the party trailer right there, ready to go.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what would be really good? I can make my entrance. You guys could hook me up, and you could slide me in on that rail.
There. Yeah, we could put you on a harness.
Yeah.
And I could lock it. Here, hold on a second.
When I could fly in.
Just Greg down here from LA.
See, it's got the actual hook, so we could hook it on the.
Now listen,
I've got harnesses. I've got harnesses over here.
I don't need the harness. I just want to hook them right down to the side, and we'll get them going.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could come flying in. Yeah, don't encourage him. Yeah, that's how I want. Yeah, we're going. Trisha said it's okay. She says she'll come with.
We need a griddle battle at the Royal. What? Oh, sorry.
No, there's no griddle. Who's this? Was that Griddles and Vittles with the griddle battle?
Of course, that's
Well,
Griddles.
maybe Craig will come up for a griddle battle. You know, I mean, I'm sure at
When
some
is
point you're going to take the last half hour to talk
I
about it.
gotta-
So, I mean,
Tell me about it. When is this thing?
Well, we did 2 of them last year, so I'm planning this year. I was trying to get a couple more. So I mean, pretty much, the griddle battle is a barbecue competition or KCBS competition on flat tops only. So we
Right
did
up
2
my
of them
alley.
last year, and I'm in the process of scheduling right now. We were looking at one out in Michigan and Indiana, but a couple places I was looking at, it's not really gonna turn out. So I'm hoping to at least still get my 2 again this year and try to plan for more for next year, or if we can squeeze another one in this year. But I'll definitely let you know, man. It's a good time. So
Let's do one in Kansas City.
there you go. He's in charge of Pigapalooza or whatever. We can.
Yeah.
There could be a griddle battle at the Pigapalooza.
I usually have like 2 SCA comps a year here in Kansas City, and I mean I'll switch one of them up and turn it into an SCA and a griddle battle.
Griddle battle.
There you go. See,
We'll be in touch. We'll see if we can work something out.
Ryan,
I'm sure I can get mine.
you totally have to. You really owe me like so many dollars for all the people that I've introduced you to that are benefiting.
Craig,
benefiting.
I'm gonna make this show so much better. So, anyways,
Wow.
just like that.
Just like that, you
Like
can be
that,
replaced. Just like that.
I know
Quick
Griddles
little
and Vittles.
button
They want something close. This is my Griddles and Vittles with Nick and Jay. I've known them for a while. They drove all the way down to Central Illinois from Michigan to come out for the griddle battle. So I totally appreciate them driving far. And we tried to plan one closer to them because they actually came out for the 2 that we had last year. So they drove the 6 or 7 hours both times. So I am going to work on getting one closer to them, just because they're my farthest drivers. So,
But you can't tell me that Nick and Jay would not have an exciting time at a griddle battle at the American Royal, the granddaddy of barbecue competitions.
I mean, they had a blast at Central
the-
Illinois Barbecue Throwdown with, especially with Scott Parkins from Stone Cold Grillers. But
Yeah.
I'm sure they would. The Griddles and Vittles, Nick and Jay would have a blast, and they might actually. I mean, if you're talking about going down there, they might miss you by 20 minutes or something, and actually get to meet you.
It was an accident. I appreciate them trying to surprise me and everything, but in slower months at Wanamaker's is not the time to stop it yet.
Yeah.
You want to go. That would be so good. I mean, the who's who of barbecue is at the Royal. I mean, think of who you could have competing in this griddle battle.
Reschedule bitches contest.
How many teams
yeah.
do you usually get in this griddle battle?
The 2 that we did on short notice, we had about 10 teams both times.
Okay.
Craig will get you 50 in one day. Yeah.
Oh,
It's in Kansas
where's
City.
that at? That's in Kansas City. That's a.
It'd be tough to do it at the American Royal, but I
Yeah.
think if we did it in conjunction with another contest like an SCA or something, or
Yeah.
just do it standalone. I mean,
Yeah.
I guarantee you, dude, people love cooking on their flat stones around here, and everybody thinks there's a lot of good cooks, even backyard cooks that have mastered that Blackstone, and that's a whole different ball game right there. You got my mind going on that.
I know. So yeah, we'll definitely talk. I don't want to take up too much of this show just talking about the griddle battle.
Well,
I just ordered one of the Rectech flat tops, the pellet grills.
Oh, I didn't know Rectech had flat tops.
Yep, they just came out with it November-ish, right around there. Yeah, go to Rectech, check it out. They're it's a killer item.
Look into that. I know
Well, Weber's new pellet grill is going to allow you to do a flat top as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So it's a whole
Yeah, the pellet world's changing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they got to adapt and change. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is with Michelle with the Testicle Festival?
The Testicle Festival.
What is with Michelle and the Testicle Festival? Is that like bitches a barbecue and then a testicle festival afterwards? I can't even say it all. What?
We're gonna have a barbecue contest with a bunch of dudes wearing Speedos.
Oh
Steve will fit right in.
no!
I mean, I'm glad he's not. He won't stand up right now, but I bet he's wearing one.
no.
I hadn't told
Oh,
Michelle that
God.
idea yet.
Oh man. Oh.
Skinner Farms.
I can't even.
talk to
I
you later
can't even
about it.
tell you. I can't even tell you how many famous barbecue people I just pictured in speedos cooking, and I can tell you, I'm not even sure you can see the speedo. I mean, I mean, that's a lot of barbecue body to be exposed.
It'd smell like you're roasting the hair off a pig when you're slaughtering it.
Wow.
There's a testicle festival not far from there too. So,
We have one in Kansas City. We have one in Kansas City every year.
I just threw it in my mouth. Oh, testicle festival, griddle battle.
Bitches and barbecue followed by testicle festival in the same on opposite sides of the yard.
Oh, wait, what? I have pictures from a belly flop contest.
Oh, send them to Ryan. Let's get him on air.
Let's throw them up on the screen here. You know.
Gosh, almighty. That's an interesting competition. I've never. Yeah, I could pass on that though. I don't know if
The Testicle Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a big music festival here in Kansas City, just out by the airport. That this guy's been having it for like 15 years. I mean, it's grown. I mean, you got to buy tickets for it. I mean, they got beer vendors and cigar vendors. And have you ever had testicles?
No.
Bull nuts?
Ryan, maybe that's why his beard's
I
got
have
that
not.
streak on it. But
They taste. They taste like chicken nuggets.
oh,
Because you cut them into small pieces, like half inch by half inch or 3/4 by half inch or just smaller pieces, quarter inch thick, and you bread them and deep fry them. And they taste like a chicken tender.
I mean, I've seen like the testicle king, or what is it the testicle king? It's a big guy. I mean, he's just swole. He eats a lot of liver and testicles, and that's all he eats. But yeah, no, something.
I guess if
Michelle,
I
I
didn't know
just
what
sent you a friend request on Facebook, so if you add that and then send them to me in a message, I can add them on here.
I mean, I guess if I didn't know what it was and you just told me it was a special kind of chicken nugget, I probably would taste it. I don't know what would happen after you told me what it was, but
That's how I grew up. I mean, I had them when I was a kid. People would come by the slaughterhouse and we would save the bull testicles for these guys, and they would have a fry every summer. They'd do fish fries and bull nuts.
a ball fry, Ryan.
Ball fry.
Does that count for Lent? Ball fry? Does that count? Is that considered?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Like a fish fry, like they have the fish fries together with a ball fry. Count as?
Where's this show gone?
Well, the party starter's here, Ryan. It's just gone off. It's gone off that rail that's above his head, and we're just free falling.
I'm taking claim. I'm gonna take ownership of that.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
You sent me a video.
Oh, whoa! What is it? What kind of video?
I'm getting there.
This show gets better and better, and I don't understand why it's just not mainstream. We should be on Food Network, Ryan.
Oh my!
Yeah, there was one with a guy that had his finger out like that, like he was like I had a brisket laying over it, like the perfect brisket, and it was a set of nuts.
Yeah. That would be good.
Let me see. I can add the video in. Should I do the video or the pictures first?
Well, let's work up to the video. Let's see some.
Right,
let's see some full-fledged pictureage first. This is
full-fledged.
It's good to have fan participation, though. This is kind of exciting. Oh no, Michelle said video, but let's do the pictures for.
Michelle would want a video.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, is Mike Davis on? Because I can't see who all's on.
No, it's surprisingly tonight he hasn't chimed in. I don't know. Usually he's here, or at least says hi. Oh boy.
Oh. That'll do it.
I mean, let's Hey, oops, sorry, wrong. Let's. I mean, we got to just go right to the video here now.
That just looks like it hurts. Who was that? I couldn't see some from far away.
Probably Mongo.
Will Hare from Smoke Masters.
Will Hare.
Wow. Well, we got to get him on the show, Ryan, to talk about this.
I had to refill my bowl. There was.
It did have that good backflow.
Yeah.
It had a good splash. I mean, it was consistent. I mean, he probably got. I mean, it was an 8 or 9.
I would say so, because after you get that, and then it has that, the mushroom cloud thing that comes up afterwards.
The cupping.
Yeah.
Nice though that Michelle sent this video and it's 5 seconds. Steve sends a video and it's like 3 minutes long and you can't get to the whole. So this be.
Look at, and there was even like that after wave that came out. Wow. Yeah, we got to get. I'll have to reach out to to Will here and see if he can. He ate a Mongo Scooby
snack. Good times.
Have him come on and we'll talk about belly flops.
Yeah, belly flops.
Wow. Maybe we should enter next year, Ryan. I don't know if we'd fit in. Gosh, I got to hang around with more people that look like that a little bit.
I mean, you'll fit right in at the Testicle Festival.
Oh.
Not really. He'd be a small addition.
Oh.
Wow, that was really good, Ryan. You're getting better at this. Zinger. Wow.
Oh, I can't wait to show it. Damn.
Sonny would have had fun with that one.
Oh, yeah. Wow. The shots are fired. Man,
one show
I need to get that sound.
He's all like excited. Yeah, one he gets all like he's really good at the zinger thing all of a sudden.
Hey, I like zingers.
Wow. Do you? So, but do you now?
Yeah. Craig, what's next for you? What's coming up? You got competitions coming up?
I've got this weekend off, heading down to Houston next weekend to help out Randy Pauly and OBR, kind of slide in between those two teams and help out wherever I can. Never been to Houston Rodeo before, so been wanting to make it down and check it out, and I hear it's a good time.
Yeah, I've heard that's a good.
And then
OBR won that one a couple of years ago. I think the Houston.
Yeah,
Rodeo,
I think didn't they win it 2 years in a row with Lambert?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know it was a pretty cool team that they had, but
yeah,
it was
a pretty decorated team. So, I mean, anytime you got Lambert, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's as solid as they come.
He's like the silent ninja. I mean, he's just always so happy and just kind of just strolls out. You don't even think the man's stressed, and man, he cracks out the barbecue like it's nothing.
Yep. Going to Monterey, Mexico in August with him and Alejandro and all them guys, and cooking live fire. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. But now after Houston, we got the SCA World Championship, and then and I come back home and I do a lot of catering. So I got opening day baseball. I do events and stuff for Miller Lite. Got some concert festivals and stuff coming up. Memphis in May. June super packed with all these people wanting to get married and stuff. So got a couple of weddings to do.
Yeah, no kidding with the wedding. Who wants to
get
married?
And then July so, and then August is slam packed. So we're doing Hogs for a Cause in first weekend of April too. So we got that coming up. We'll be throwing that out there on Facebook a lot, raising money for the kids and everything. So
nice.
Got some good stuff. We got me and Brad Orison. So it's Aces Wild, The Shed, and Boar's Night Out. and we're all
Well,
going down to cook together and down at Hogsburg House.
That's a pretty stacked lineup right there with you three. That's for sure.
It'll be a fun one. So gotta go kick Marcio off that. He's won it the past 2 years. So somebody's got to go try and take it away from him. And I love that man, by the way. So I think very highly of Marcio. But yeah,
That's okay.
it's all in good fun.
There's barbecue trash talk is just that.
It's family love.
It's family. It's how we say we love each other.
That's right.
See, I'm a beautiful bastard. It just works. Oh, Daddy
Wow.
Dutch. He invited me down to the Royal to go with him one year. I couldn't make it down there, but
Sure, right.
that might be fun.
Well, now you need to talk to the wives and get it approved on your calendars and make it down.
See, that one might actually work out because, like I said, we've got family down there, so she could just go hang out with her family, and I can go party and have a good time. And I mean,
As
go
long
to
as-
work
Wow.
and do our podcast.
Wow. Yeah.
As long as
this
she
is
delivers
work.
this Leo's pizza.
Yes.
She could bring us Leo's pizza. Yeah, Trisha's game for it. She's been just kind of. We started dating like a year ago, and she's just been kind of following this barbecue journey, and she's been kind of enjoying it. But
She's met
it's the
some really nice people.
My girlfriend did too for about 5 years, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm tired of this shit."
yeah, it's the eating part that really gets you. Craig Card, Facebook user, someone's really excited to see it. I don't know who it is. It's a Facebook user.
I don't know. Yeah, I was trying
I
to
don't know.
get the picture to that to where it shows.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to find that next time and see what it is. See if I can figure it out. But just so I can, Mikey.
Oh, it's Mike D.
what's
D,
up,
how come-
Mikey D?
How come your picture's not up, Mikey D? Usually you know how to get in here with your name up here. He's flying under the radar today.
Oh well, it's fun.
He must be somewhere where he can't use his real identity.
No, he's just not sure.
No, that's true
Yeah,
too.
sure.
Mikey D.
But if you back out,
He's probably on a date. He's trying to be quiet.
He's got his phone underneath the table. Yeah.
He's in the witness protection program. Michelle says, "Yeah, he was." They let him out for the MBBQA, and then they rushed him back to his secure facility underground.
He's probably still in San Antonio.
He's trying to take that big cooler home.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you see what we have in store for the big cooler. That's going to be something else.
Did somebody win that big cooler, or who took that?
It was raffled off. I believe the Boys Night Out guys ended up with it.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
So that'll help with your hogs for a cause. That bet you that cooler shows up.
Yep. There's going to be a photo shoot with that. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is there a story behind this? My knees are still purple from it.
In the world.
Don't send me the video.
Wow. This show's gotten really nuts now.
No, it's
Wow.
testicles. It's not nuts.
Testicle. I'm sorry. Really testicular today. Wow. So I don't have video. Well, it's probably
It's a good thing.
yes, exactly. My words exactly, Ryan.
What happens
So-
at the testicle festival stays at the testicle festival.
Whatever's at the festival stays at the festival.
It's just all
Oh,
about the
Royce?
testicles tonight.
It's all about the testicles.
X-ray.
Thanks, Michelle.
We are going X-rated show. Yeah, well,
We should have been at NBBQA.
yes, we should have. Geez, if there's purple knees and everything else, God only knows what went on there in that cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Have a good night. Man,
Ryan,
what? I
you
can
get
do it
you don't have to blush. It's okay.
a little bit. Not too much stuff for me.
Oh Lord. Oh my God. We didn't
Another good show.
another good show. Yeah, we didn't really talk too much about his products and stuff like that. So you what's your favorite out of that? Somebody asked way back there, what's your go-to pork rub? And Ryan didn't put it up there, but what's your go-to pork rub? I'm assuming it's your pork rub.
Porky's Palace. It's
Well, no, that's what he was talking about. So I
it's one of a lot of it's won me a lot of comps and a lot of. I mean, it's just one of those. It's one of those rubs. I mean, it's got a little bit of cinnamon. It's got some brown sugar. It's good on salmon. It's good on chicken. It's good on pork. It's amazing on grilled shrimp, seafood. I know people that put it on steak. Not my jam, but there's people that love it on steak. So,
but of course, the show's gotten out of control. So now Mikey D is going crazy with Michelle O'Gwynn was upside down in that cooler. So it's yeah.
Speaking of nuts, squirrel.
.com. Mikey D's favorite .com.
My son goes by
Yep. .com, baby.
Make sure he never hears that show. But
Aces Wild BBQ.
.com. There it is. There's Mikey D with the .com. Yep, there it is. No. Wow, I don't even know. I don't even know how to even continue on such a great evening like tonight was. As far as we're all over the map. Do we have any other questions or comments out there in the? I'm surprised you can't see them, Craig. You can't see the comments on the side of the screen. I don't even know. Oh. Well, anyway.
oh well.
Go Taylor's BF. What's that? Is that a new
Taylor Swift?
LC.
Oh. Well, now what happened?
Whoa. Where'd he go?
What did you do to him?
I didn't do anything.
I think Taylor Swift kicked him off the show. He said Taylor Swift, he was gone.
That's yeah.
Well, maybe he'll come back in. Well, everybody, those of you we don't know what happened. Taylor Swift's security must have taken him off the air really quick. But for saying her name on such a great show with the Testicle Festival and the Bitches of Barbecue.
I'll see if he comes back. But
we'll see if he comes back.
Another great show.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
I was trying to find the chats and it.
That's okay. We thought
I got blamed for you leaving.
I thought maybe Taylor Swift security got to you after you said her name, and all of a sudden you disappeared. Wow, they're quick. They're everywhere.
Casey Mo's knocking at my door.
Yeah. Well, we might as well let you, since you are there in KC. Do you want to do a shout out to the Chiefs at all, or did you were just happy because you catered a lot of food?
Yeah, it was a good week. But yeah, the Chiefs, man, I called it when we made the playoffs. I was like, here's the deal. We played exactly like we played 5 years ago this year. We played half-ass ball all year long until it got to the playoffs. And then it was go time. And these guys showed up and showed out. I mean, it's what they do. It's what Andy Reid just steps it up to a whole new level. So, love being in Kansas City right now, and started out with baseball, winning a World Series back in 14 and then 14 and 15. And then now we're on to our fourth Super Bowl. So.
Well, see, Ryan, I think that's the Bears' problem. I think they just don't make the playoffs. See, they play that they play that that bad football. Unfortunately, they never play it just bad enough to get to the playoffs then where they could do that really good thing like the Chiefs do. So
we done played it bad enough to get the first round pick and the ninth or the first overall pick and the ninth overall pick, and we're gonna mess that one up too.
Well,
I have no faith in anything, but
we had the first round draft pick not too long ago, and we're back at getting the number one draft pick again. So obviously we didn't do too good with the last first round pick we got.
Just, Carolina, but not really.
I mean, nobody screws it up better than the Cleveland Browns. I mean,
well, I guess that's true. Yeah, but Cleveland made the playoffs this year.
Yeah, but in the past, their first round draft picks have been freaking horrible. So, but all right, let's talk barbecue and nuts instead of football.
I did see the video of Travis Kelce. Somebody threw him a little fireball shot. I don't know if you've seen that one. He was on the bus and somebody just chucked it at him. He had his beer and he caught it and he goes, and then threw it away.
Did you? There's a couple of memes out there rolling around of the weekend at Bernie's of two Chiefs players holding him up.
Oh no!
Oh, you go TikTok it or Google it. He was white girl wasted yesterday at the parade. White girl wasted.
Yeah. Anyways,
His karaoke skills were not on point.
Wasn't Viva.
Viva. Yeah, he did a rendition of "Friends in Low Places," Garth Brooks.
Oh jeez.
And yeah, that didn't end well for him.
Nice. I'll put that on, but we're coming up on our hour here. Craig, thanks for coming on the show, man. Telling us all about
No problem. Thanks for having me. It was fun.
It
was fun.
I sent you a friend request. I know Steve's going to be like, "Oh, you owe me money for all these people you're connected."
You owe me money for all these people. You're gonna have this big star-studded griddle battle, and they're all gonna be former guests of the show.
Our show.
Let's do it. Let's start planning it. I can't wait. I like new stuff, and
Yeah.
I mean, and I can throw an event. So yeah, let's get on the horn and let's
I
let's
think
talk
the
about it.
griddle battle is probably one of the best things ever created. I'm always pushing it and think it's something that should be done more often.
Yeah, I think it'd be phenomenal.
Yeah, I agree.
So I know we get a lot of people to come in town for it, but I mean, shit, I know probably 25 or 30 just do it here in Kansas City.
Well, I just sent you a friend request. We'll talk here in the near future and see if we can get
Yeah.
something planned this year.
Yeah.
And I'm sure my wife will like it. We'll take a trip down there. She can go visit with her sister, and I'll take a week off of work and come down there.
You can go eat. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Cool.
No.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Go check them out.
We're going to work on getting those rubs on the shelf there at Wanamaker's because some of those look pretty good. So I might have to
Yeah, they're all it's a pretty solid lineup, and everybody's been happy with it so far. So we got a lot more cool stuff coming out later on this spring, summer. So
do you ever come up to the Windy City Smokeout at all or no?
no, never have. I've been up to Rib Fest in Chicago.
The Naperville Rib Fest? Or
Naperville Rib Fest. Yep.
Well, where's that now?
Yep.
Up in the fairgrounds or something.
Yep. But,
well, let us know if you're coming up. Yeah.
We'll do. Yep.
We'll
See if we can work something out and get up and hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
So go check them out. aceswildbarbecue.com. Go buy some of his rubs.
Or you can go to barbecueproshop.com.
Barbecue Pro Shop. Get that chat 10%.
Yeah.
Woo! Man. So we need to film Craig doing a little promo for us.
Good stuff.
Thanks for being on the It's All About the Barbecue Blackstone and Beer Thursday night barbecue chat. Head on over to Barbecue Pro Shop and grab a chat 10 of some rubs.
Aces Wild, BBQ.com.
Love it. .com.
Michelle says, "Do it."
Do it.
I think she wants to say buy them all, but them all.
But them all.
Testicle
With the way
them all.
this
show's going.
on.
Dang it. She said, "Dang it."
But them all.
She got the meat lover. She got the meat lover hat free though. She won it down at MBBQA.
Sure, it's an autocorrect, Michelle. Sure, it is.
Say "but" a lot in your text, but. All right, Craig. Again, man. Thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll have to get in touch and see if we can do that podcast down at the Royal.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll work on that. We got to find someone that's got good connections at the Royal, and we'll kind of work our way into doing one of those griddle battles at the Royal.
Yeah, that'd be a little crazy.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
Craig. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on. We'll have you on again because this was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All righty. Take care.
All right. See you guys.
Good show again, Ryan. Good show. Good show. Good show. Those look like some good rubs, and I really want to come flying in on that rail.
As long as I can jab you with that hook.
Wow, no, I'll be on a harness, Ryan. Now, come on. Now, you can't be sticking that hook through my sides and everything.
Oh, look at this. He's got chocolate covered bacon.
Oh yeah, baby. Now we're talking. Is he going to the
No, he's not going.
Are you going?
I am going.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna have to drive because I have a meeting afterwards. So.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's fine.
Michelle says, "Hello, kid. This is #handsome. He can't hear anything, but
that's Ryan's
look at him. He's got the wave down.
Goodbye, everybody. Not yet. Tell him to come back for the wave part. You know what I thought, Ryan? We should have your little spin wheel of how we want to end the show. Do we want to do like the wave, or do we want just everybody just to get up and walk away? Do we want to do some other weird thing type of thing for the end of the show?
Roy said he's not going to make it on Saturday.
Why aren't you going to make it? There's going to be nobody there, Harley. This is going to be me and Ryan and Trisha.
Oh, well.
The terrible three.
Yeah, we'll have fun. But,
yeah. Well,
all right. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central. Even if I have to rush back here from soccer, we'll still make it.
Need a guest. We do need a guest, Michelle. Who do you want us to as for a guest? Do you want to be our guest next week?
Reach out to Steve or myself, and we'll get it set up. We can have some fun. We'll talk.
Well, obviously, everybody was on to watch Craig because we have plummeted down to 2 people on the old broadcast. So,
Michelle said anytime.
But. All right, I'll have to reach out. Maybe we'll make Michelle next week's guest. We'll have to see. I don't have anybody. I don't think I have anybody planned. I got to look at my calendar. All the shows are starting to look the same. So. But if you can, please head out to Lexington Betty out in Chicago. It's on 111th Street in Chicago. It's kind of on the outskirts. It's not in downtown because everybody knows that Steve does not like to go downtown Chicago that much at all. It is for the Barbecue Love Tour. It's going to be a great time. I think it's going to be great food. I think people are missing out if they're not going to make it. They're going to miss out. I think the food's really good. She's got Wagyu hot dogs and some other stuff. So I think there's going to be a bunch of stuff that I'm going to order that I know.
She didn't even know who Craig was on the show. She just showed up. That's. I'm glad you're coming back every week.
That's a good viewer. Yeah. No, you should be awarded as a guest, just because you're like the only person that admits that they come back every week without being prompted.
Sure. Well, you got Griddles and Biddles. You got Roy.
Griddle and Roy. Yeah, they do come back. No, I take that back. There's a lot of people that come back, but and she loves us.
She loves us guys. She was talking to us. Too. Sorry.
I'm just a lonesome soul.
All right, guys.
All right. As everybody, please be kind to courtesy your service in healthcare. How did healthcare people get into it this week? Retail and service industry workers, because we are all doing the best we can. Things are going to start getting busier, so please just be patient. Let's just start spreading some love. And after all, it's what makes our differences that make us great. And after all, who would want to be in a world where we are all exactly the same? So think free, live free, be free.